Jamie's not happy with that thumbnail. We can change it later.
Oh, it's live? Oh, I
No,
was
we're live.
smiling. I was smiling for
We were
a picture.
trying to retake a thumbnail. Okay, so hopefully a lot of people, or some people saw that we were going live tonight. We thought we'd do, hey, Sarah, thought we'd do some question and answer time today. So we'll hopefully in a minute get going here. We announced it on Facebook and Instagram, which we are on Facebook and Instagram, 5.2.love. Hey everyone, let's just do some hellos. Hello, hey Samantha, Hannah, Brittany, Life of Sarah. Please respond to Candace. Is that hi? Hey everyone.
To Cadence.
Or Cadence. Is it Cadence? Mm-hmm. I'm not a good speed reader. So we have a new strategy because we're not really good at these question and answer things. So Jamie's going to try and if I'm answering question, read, and if she's answering question, I'm going to try and read and see if we don't get better at catching these. I guess some people get questions beforehand. Maybe we'll do that sometime. So at this point, we're about a minute in. We're ready for questions. Any questions you guys have for us, we'll start watching for them. So we love you too.
Somebody just barely asked how much help or how much help do you have right now? Right now, as we're speaking, we have two friends over helping us feed babies, and our niece Whitney that's here.
So 3 people helping us right now.
This very second.
We live in southern Utah. How do we do it?
Lots of help.
Lots of help in one day at a time, for sure. Daisy, you know what's weird with Daisy is we still feel like she's teething, and at one point I looked under and I could see all of these, I could see the imprint of a perfect dental set. Now I can't see them as much. Someone said that sometimes teeth retract. I don't know if that's the case. They come in, they retract, they come in until they finally push through. Any questions why I was?
They're coming in so fast.
I know.
Can't
We can always
so
pause
fast.
it if we need to. Just put your finger there. Oh, there's the camera right there. I guess we should kind of look there.
How has sleep training been going? The girls like to party at midnight.
The boys are so much better, guys.
The boys are so easy. Lincoln woke up last night, but it wasn't for too long.
How do we do with 7 kids? You know, our older boys are such great kids and great helpers that, between the 4 of us and our help, they've been amazing. Someone asked what we like most about having quintuplets. 5 times the smiles for me.
This morning was pretty cool because all 3 girls were playing and they were all noticing each other and smiling at each other. So they're starting to have more spatial awareness.
Okay.
More spatial awareness, and they're smiling at each other. So that's pretty fun.
Thank you, Paige, for stopping in. I'm starting to watch for there's colored comments. I don't even know how that works, but people can do that. Christians, someone said, I think you pay something and it goes big.
What's your favorite color, Skyler?
What'll YouTube think of next? Blue?
I like blue.
And I like blue eyes, and we have 7 kids with blue eyes. Pretty cool. Some of these are deep. Can we do a house tour? We could probably do one soon. We're working on nurseries, right?
Yes.
Hopefully, we keep saying this. I think in a week or 2, do you think we'll have nurseries done, Mom?
Yes.
Okay.
Finally.
We'll take her up on that. Lots of house tour requests. Someone asked callings, like what we do in our church group. I'm in the deacons, so I'm a scout leader. And Jamie's just a mom right now.
I'm just happy to go to church. That's what I'm doing right now.
I saw one here. Let's see something about giving birth. How you say thin after giving birth. Jamie's naturally thin. She's one of those people that we all hate.
Why, thank you, Skyler.
Where'd you get your label maker? That wasn't a paid endorsement, but boy, she was happy about it.
That's the best gift I ever gave to myself.
So tell them which one it is, where you got it.
I got it for $17 on Walmart. I believe Amazon sells it, and it's just a basic label maker. And it comes with the little cartridge inside, so you can label everything.
We started dating on a blind date. I was 21, 22, and you were 19. Mm-hmm. I just answered 2 questions at the same time. See, we are getting better at this. Another girl, what would you name her? If we had another girl, what would you name her?
I would name her Savannah, and I'd call her Savvy.
I'm amazed you have another girl name.
Not that I want another baby. I'm just saying I liked that name for Daisy.
That's really cool, though, because it was hard enough coming up with the 5 names, and she has backup. That actually caught me by surprise. You were so quick on that. Will you do a one time? Will you do one on one at a time with all the kids? Like bring the kids in, or we may. I think 3 of the kids are being fed right now. We actually picked a weird hour. I thought about it after. I'm like, oh, 5 o'clock is actually feed time, but it's good because we have extra help. So I might pull some babies here in a minute, the ones that aren't being fed. Infertility treatment. Did someone ask about? Our first 2 kids, we didn't do infertility. We show babies. We'll get some babies. I think someone said Violet's her name. This does go fast. When did you get married? At what age? 22 and 19, right?
What? Sorry, I'm trying to read comments.
Yeah.
Coming
we
in.
do. We were 22 and 19. We got married. Greetings from Sydney, Australia. We love you, Australia. We have people Australia, Canada, New Zealand. Those are some of our top ones. And everyone's just so great for us. Someday we will travel again.
How old are you both? Somebody asked from Australia.
Go ahead.
I'm 33.
I'm 36. A little gray in here. It's coming in. Love you from Georgia. We do love Canada. We're going to go to British Columbia in July.
So somebody was asking about IVF. We didn't do IVF. IVF is usually about $13,000. We did...
IUI?
Yeah, I couldn't think of the word. Yes, and that was about $3,000.
Jamie actually, I'm so glad Jamie actually wasn't feeling too good today, so I'm glad she's feeling a little better.
Some days are just harder than others. You know, I don't know if any of you mamas have days where you're just off. You're like, this is hard. I'm tired. The babies were up a lot.
I think we'll do our official date maybe tomorrow night. How do we choose names? We covered that in a video actually really well that we could, even not take the time for it, naming 5 babies gives you like the lowdown because it was a process. Hard to come up with one name, let alone 5. So I checked that one out. All the way from South Africa, so cool. How did I propose? We've covered this once before. You tell them.
I asked him.
We kind of knew, she knew I was like, we knew we really liked each other, and we just felt really prompted that this was meant to be. So we were chatting about marriage, and she's like, so when do we get married? Woot, woot. So. I don't know what language that is. That was cool, though. Favorite ice cream flavor? Oh, ice cream. Any chocolate. Ice cream. Oh, not chocolate, though.
Chocolate
not chocolate.
Right now.
I'd take vanilla bean over chocolate. Like stuff with caramel.
Somebody asked about self-soothing. Our babies are learning to self-soothe. It's the cutest, sweetest thing. So we don't let them cry it out or scream it out or anything like that. But they're learning how to self-soothe. So like Lily, she sucks on her thumb now. She sucks on her thumb like this or like this. What else? Violet kind of talks to herself in her crib a little bit. It's the cutest thing. Lincoln, it's just sweet. Anyway, so self-soothing, that was kind of our goal of the week, was just giving them opportunities to just kind of
hush them down, and they're sucking on their fingers a little more, which helps. We're not discouraging it. It helps. Yeah. Someone asked if we're Mormon or LDS. We are. So you can ask that. We could ask that a lot. And we were both born.
What are you going to dress the babies for Halloween? I'm going to go to the store tomorrow.
Oh, don't tell them.
I'm not going to say. I'm just saying I found some really cute costumes.
Surprise. It'll be a surprise.
Yeah.
In fact, we are even debating looking at a couple different options and letting people vote. We'll work that out. So, because there's just so many options. 5 babies, it's going to be fun for sure. Middle names: Landon Michael, Shayden Riley. Someone asked all the other babies' names. I'll go quick. Logan Matthew, Lincoln Allen, Violet Rose, Daisy Kate, Lily, what's her middle name? Lily Jane. Did we get them all? Sometimes I only hit 4.
Listening to you.
I feel good about that.
Did you get them all?
Tim Tams, we have a Tim Tam watcher. That was a fun video. It's in Disney Babies. If you want to see the Tim Tams skit, it wasn't even a skit. There was a really cool lady we met in Target, and we had a fun Tim Tam experience. That was one of your favorite moments, actually, in the vlog. Any questions you see?
Yeah, I'm so tired.
You're trying to. Okay.
I remembered one and then I forgot it. I lost it.
Are you still doing 5? Yeah. Yes, we are still doing the 5 mil things. That is really, really cool. We've printed out 2 more lists, and it is awesome. It makes it easy for me to shop. I get to grocery shop now.
Okay, so one thing that I was going to mention about it that I was researching, so I have a hard time digesting certain foods. Like I do better with like white meat. And so you can pick your meals and pick like your 5 or whatever, and then it prints out the list for you of all the ingredients of what you need for the store. So that's really cool. So you have different options. You don't have to do just the recommended one for the week. You can select your own meals for your family. So I really love that.
Someone asked, how do I like being a stay-at-home dad? It's pretty amazing that this gives us an opportunity that I can spend more time with the kids. The vlog, believe it or not, probably takes about 30 hours a week, even though we're only doing 3 videos. I have someone that helps me with the editing. My brother actually does the editing. He's incredible, but I do go to the editing so I can help move things along, and if he needs certain things, we can put it together. And so that really, I don't think I could do it without him. That makes it amazingly easy. But I do have a lot of flexibility. How do you like having me at home? It's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird because I'm used to him working all day and then coming home at night. And so his work schedule is kind of flip-flopped. So sometimes he's here, sometimes he's off filming or editing. He spends a good portion of the week editing with Shay. Mm-hmm.
Tuesday, Thursdays,
and learning from Shay.
I have the most time at home because those are non-vlog days and I do vlog. But those are days that I try to let Jamie get out of the house. And so it's a balancing act because we need all the time we can together. And sometimes she just needs to get the heck out of this house. As you can imagine, I always say it's kind of like house arrest, but there's babies all over the place. So, do you have enough space in our house? We fit now. We have 5 bedrooms, so all the girls are sharing a room. The 2 boys are. Can that last forever?
I like simplicity, so we want to stay in this house as long as possible.
Why the name 5 to Love? That's a great question. We get that every once in a while. 5 babies, and if you notice, the 2 isn't T-O, it's T-W-O. 2 boys, and then the love right here that led to 7 children. Yeah, great question. Have we met fans? Is that what that said? I can scroll real quick. Have you met fans? Yeah, we meet fans sometimes in Costco.
We've got Mrs. G from the Pacific Northwest. I miss the Northwest. I miss Washington and Oregon.
We were married here in St. George in the St. George Temple, which is the beautiful white building in the middle of town. When do you start babies on baby food? Baby food, when we start?
I talked to my pediatrician. She said at this point, as soon as they're acting interested, and she said to start with oatmeal as opposed to rice, which you could do rice cereal, but oatmeal just has more nutrition in it. So.
Do twins and triplets run in our family? I think I've got a twin like somewhere in my mom's side. I don't think strongly on mine.
Twins are on my grandpa's side and my grandma's side. But one thing I learned from infertility is that fraternal twins tend to run in families, and identicals, it just spontaneously happens.
Does Utah have magical multiple water? I don't know if it's been proven or debunked, but I think it's still a possibility. A lot of multiples in Utah. Someone asked, did we ever imagine having 7 kids? I've always wanted a big family. I come from a big family, and there's like 9 of us siblings. And so I always wanted a big family. I didn't think it would happen quite like this.
I always thought 4 kids to me would be a big family. I come from a family of 2.
And I thought 6. And so we thought we might compromise at 5. Sometimes you don't really get to decide that. And none of our kids came easy, but here we are blessed with 7 kids. Have we met the Wilkin Quints? Yes, we have a video called Quints Holding Quints, and the Wilkin Quints are holding our babies in that video. So you can check it out. Amazing family, great couple. They give us a lot of great advice. How are we looking so energized? Thank you. I don't know. We just hang in there and laugh and smile.
Somebody asked how I'm feeling. Do my hips hurt from the pregnancy? Not my hips, but my knees. So I gained 80 pounds and then lost about 90 pounds. So my knees, it'll probably take a good year to fully recover. So just getting up and down is hard, but it's not too bad.
Hello, Argentina. We haven't met the Busbys yet, but we are in touch with them through a multiple group. Facebook.
Violet, Miss Violet on there, asked if Violet is sleeping through the night. She and Logan are 2 of our best sleepers.
We opted for the Nissan 12-passenger van, which is great. It works for us. She doesn't like driving as much as me, but you're getting used to it. I think it's easy.
How do you keep your marriage strong? Date nights?
Date nights, talking.
I think putting our spouse's needs before our own at times is important. Listening to each other.
As I almost taught. IUI is artificial insemination is another thing that you could look into. But it's just, they just time trying to get the specimen in there when the egg's ready, and hopefully it works. It usually takes 5 or 6 times.
I took medicine for my body to do what naturally happens.
Because she has PCOS, so she took medicine to balance stuff. What's our average day like? It just kind of the same thing over and over. We just go through. You feed a baby, and in 3 hours that baby needs to be fed again. And one thing the Wilkinson mom gave us great advice is she said, no stage lasts forever, and every stage has its pros, its cons. These babies' smiles, their first giggles, we're starting to tickle them and they laugh. That is so worth it. But this is obviously a really hard time for a family. But there'll be a new stage. Nothing lasts forever.
And I don't want to miss any of it. We're enjoying every single stage.
Nursery Tour is coming. It's just not done, so we don't want to show you a half-finished nursery. But we have cribs so far. But it is coming. We will do a video on that. Probably the most requested video. Being a dad to 3 girls, so far it's really cool, except they never sleep. Maybe that's something I need to adjust to. But I don't know. Do you think I'll be a good daddy to girls when they get older?
Yes, it's neat to see how having a little girl is changing him as a dad. I think when you have a girl, a daughter, you just become a little more sensitive.
Your beard gets a little thicker.
Really?
I feel like it. No, I'm just kidding. Our parents were LDS, so we both were born into the LDS church.
Okay.
Oh.
Here's a little friend.
So this is Daisy. Now Daisy has been crying a lot in some of our recent videos. She doesn't cry all the time. So it's good to show you that sometimes she's just chill. And she's been doing better.
She's had a good couple of days.
I love these cheeks. She's like you can't see it in this camera on this light. She's got really pretty coloring.
Her
Pale,
eyes are really pretty. Like her eyelashes curl out naturally. Almost like fairy-like, I feel like. Oh, there's a burp. But she's doing good.
She has no shame.
She was smiling at Lily, and Violet was trying to hold her hand. So they're starting to interact more, which is fun.
Did you guys recognize this was Daisy? Most people have the babies down. I hear that the boys are the hardest, and I agree. I think the boys are sometimes the trickiest.
Somebody asked, do you want more kids? I honestly was thinking about that. I don't think I do. I'm really grateful for the children we do have, and I don't know that it would be the safest for my body to have another baby. It was really hard on my body to be pregnant with that many babies at the same time.
I feel like 7's good.
I think 7 will be our heaven.
Well, we are about 18 minutes in, and we just really appreciate you guys. Things are going really well. We're going to continue the vlog Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We appreciate your support so much. We really do, and a lot of you have even read other comments and comment that this is a unique, positive, really positive community. We really do just have, it's such a great 5 to Love family we have here. And I know we say we love you a lot at the end of the videos, but we really do just appreciate you guys, appreciate you being so good to us and so loving to our family.
We're just grateful for each and every one of you, and just our prayer is with you. You each have your own lives and things you're going through, and you bring us good vibes, and we hope to do that for you as well. So we appreciate you jumping on this live. We'll try and do some more lives and stuff in the future. And again, we hope you guys all are doing well. Love you in Brazil. Love you all over the world. Have an amazing weekend. We'll talk to you later. See you later, guys. Bye. Do you want to say bye, Daisy? Want to say bye, sweetheart? Say bye. Yeah, she's not crying. All right. She's shy.